Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am Star Creator Starco Gaming, and we are back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, today is the day that most people are going to be getting a Mega Tier 2 ticket from the event shop. If you did not buy anything this shop, you should be up to 700 event tokens, so you should be able to buy your Mega Tier 2 ticket here. Personally, I'm not, because I don't care about it. I have plenty in my inventory, so I went for other things in this event shop. But today, for most people, this is what's going to be happening. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the 8 best choices to actually use your Mega Tier 2 ticket on. But before we get into that, guys, well, let's take a look at the sponsor of this video.
Check the link in the description and find your favorite hoodies and tees now.
So guys, who are the best choices for a Mega Tier 2 ticket? Well, you can see here we have 8 options set to favorite, and we're going to talk about each one of those options and which order you should actually put those characters in there. Now, if you already have all those characters to tier 2 and you're wondering what can I do with my Mega Tier 2 ticket, the answer is very simple. You have 2 choices. Save it for the next update in case we get an amazing character that gets released as a paywall, semi-paywall, crystal wall, or anything like that, so you can actually advance it to tier 2 without investing too much, or use it on the current paywall, crystal wall, non-farmable character that you actually want, that you're actually looking toward for. But first, you will make sure that you have those 8 options first, because I think, in my personal opinion, these are the 8 characters that are the most important to get to tier 2 that are not actually farmable. Well, Professor X is farmable, but do you really want to be doing Danger Room and hoping for getting his biometrics for like 2 years before you have enough biometrics to get him to tier 2? Probably not. So he is a very solid option in this list if you did not get his Danger Room package when it was actually available. Now, with that said, let's start with the number 1 on that list. The priority number 1 is Luna Snow. If you did not get your free tier 2 Luna Snow because you were not there when the event was up, or plenty of reason, guys, well, she is definitely the number 1 paywall character to actually have in this list. Well, on this list. Sorry, guys. So definitely the number 1 character. She is one of the strongest PvE character in the game, and she definitely deserves that tier 3 advancement. She is amazing for World Boss Ultimate, Alliance Battle Extreme, Squad Battle, Shadowland, and Giant Boss Raid, one of the fastest clearer in Giant Boss Raid. Any PvE game mode, name it, and she can do it all. She is literally one of the strongest PvE character in the game. She's also an exclusive character for, well, a original character for Netmarble, and she will always stay at the top of the game, in my personal opinion. Gotta love when you try to record a video and you start coughing like that. That is always fun. Anyway, guys, with that said, this is the first characters and definitely number 1 character on the list. Number 2 character, this one is difficult because I have 3 choices next that we can actually put in second position together. The first one is Nick Fury. Nick Fury, you can actually get him from 2500 crystal from the Captain Marvel legendary battle to 6 stars. Then onto 6 stars, you want to use a Mega Tier 2 ticket on him, and he's literally the best leadership support character in the game, so he is definitely worth getting as soon as possible. But you have other characters like Namor and Philavel that could actually be taking that second spot too. But I think that because how much more powerful this guy makes Luna Snow, and other characters, honestly, I do think that he is the second most important character to actually use a Mega Tier 2 ticket on him. He's not going to be much of characters by himself, but literally as a support character, he is the support characters that increase the damage the most to a character. Not only has amazing leadership, which give him with this uniform 50% increase of all attack. Then you have this tier 2 passive that gives you super armor and increased damage done to super villain type characters by 55%. And then in addition, you have a 5th skill that will put the bubble on the ground that if you stand in it, that will increase your damage by 80%. Like, you cannot get better support character than that, guys. This is literally impossible, and I think that is because of that I have to put him in the second position. Third position, we're gonna go with Neymar. We're not trying not put support characters too close to each other, and Neymar obviously is a meta. Wall boss ultimate is amazing, giant boss raid, a shallow land, squad battle until you reach Vibranium League, obviously, because there's no room for him, and then you have Alliance Battle Extreme. This guy covers 3 different Alliance Battle Extreme, actually 4 if you count no restriction. So he does a lot, especially as a uniform for villain and hero. He does so much, and he is so OP. He is literally really close to the Luna Snow level, to be honest, in terms of power. So this guy definitely needs to be tier 2. If you did get him to 1 star, and then 6 stars will make a rank up ticket, then you're ready to get him to tier 2. You don't have the money to get another exchange sub. You want to get, you know, you want to drop that Mega Tier 2 ticket on him, obviously, because it's just such a core part of the roster, in my opinion. In 4th position, we have Philaville. Philaville, like I said, she could be in 2nd position, same as Neymar. And Nick Fury, they're all about, in my opinion, as important as each other. So we have Philaville here. Philaville is a meta support character without a single doubt. She boosts universal characters so much, it is ridiculous. Her tier 2 passive here, applied to universal type characters, plus 30% increase of all attack, which is already great. And then all those support characters that does not have skill damage and bonus damage increase, like Beta Ray Bill, like Captain Marvel, they get such a use boost from that is close to the equivalent of the actual leadership slash support that Nick Fury brings. So she is definitely one of the most important characters to get to tier 2 as a support characters. And also, well, it's not like you're not going to use her. You're going to be needing her to actually, at least at 6 stars, to actually progress through the epic quest. Well, 5 stars, whatever. The new epic quest, a bit of a rebuild epic quest. So if she's already 5 or 6 stars, why not just drop a Mega Tier 2 ticket to get one of the strongest support character in the game? Like, it just makes sense in my personal opinion. Now, after we talk about the 4 main characters here, then after that, we're gonna go with the 2 other that are the strongest. We have, first, we're gonna go with Mystic. Why Mystic over Professor X is pretty simple. She does not need a tier 2 advancement, only a tier 2.5 advancement, which is 1000 Mandela Gem fragment, and she becomes literally a wall boss ultimate killer because of her defense down here. You can see 70%. If you give her a debuff leadership like Voodoo or White Fox, she pretty much get 98% defense down up, so she can do Proxima 99, she can do Corvus 99, then she can do Scarlet Witch 99. So you see the point here. She is awesome for that, but not just for that. She is one of the strongest tier 2 character in the game for Shadowland. She's not that great in a squad battle too, but still gonna give you your 800,000 point in days that she is usable. Well, in leagues that she is usable. In Alliance Battle Extreme, she is literally a meta for 2 different days in Alliance Battle Extreme, female villain, and she is a meta for speed villain. So literally, she is so useful. And not only that, she also is a support character. Like if you want to drop her in timeline battle, stuff like that. Increase damage done to superhero type characters by 45% and super villain type character by 40%. So she does it all. She is support, she is a main character, she is sexy, and she is blue. What more do you want for her? Well, that's kind of why she takes the spots over Professor X, in my opinion. Now, obviously, Professor X is the next one. Professor X, if you did not get the Danger Room package and you recruit him through getting the Platinum or higher boxes in Danger Room, well, you want to use a Mega Rank Up ticket on him, then use a Mega Tier 2 ticket on him to get him at Tier 2 and have one of the best PvE character out in the game. Definitely, without a single doubt. This guy is going to be able to do it all in PvE. Giant boss raid. Untitled Extreme, if you don't have anybody better to cap Blast Mail, although he is the hardest one to actually get the cancel on the silence, so I'm not a big fan of him for Untitled Extreme, but still can get the cap if you're good enough with him and you build him well. He's amazing in the Wall Boss Ultimate, can do a body 99, can do very high on other Wall Boss Ultimate too. And I said Shaolin, I said Wall Boss Ultimate, I said GBR, I said Alliance Battle Exchange, and that pretty much covered it all. It's also pretty decent in Alliance Conquest. We don't talk about PvP much in this video so far, but still, you can do a very, very decent job in Alliance Conquest. That's the feedback I got from my people that play Alliance Conquest. So, definitely a very, very, very solid character to get to Tier 2. With a Mega Tier 2 ticket. Then you have the other two. You have Ghost Panther and Valkyrie. In my opinion, Ghost Panther goes %1 because just well, number 7 here, just because of one thing. Because not only he has a good leadership, 30% fire damage and 15% critical rate, but also his Tier 2 passive will increase fire damage by 50% and super villain type characters by 50%. This is, in my opinion, the third best leadership in slash support in the game after Nick Fury and Philavel. So definitely this guy, if you want to play fire damage character, he is a core part of your roster. So definitely one of the best support character in the game. Sadly, all the 6 people ahead above him are actually way more important than him, but he is still a very, very, very valid option. And if when you started to play the game, if you're not, you know, a first day player, you came when we had, you know, 3 days of biometric selector that they give it, that they still give it. You get this guy, at least you should have recruited this guy at a 1 star. So you gotta do is use a Mega Rank Up ticket on him, then a Tier 2 Mega Rank Up ticket, and you're gonna have him at Tier 2 very, very, very easy. And he is definitely worth it. And not only he can actually be a support character, but he can actually be doing Shaolin floor 60 plus against those fire floor. He can score 1 million in a squad battle, even in Vibranium League. So you know, he's more than just a support characters and leadership characters, which is pretty awesome. And then last you have Valkyrie. Valkyrie covers so much ground as a support character in both Alliance Battle Extreme, Wall Boss Ultimate, that she is just important to have. Because of that, she's going to be covering hero combat, female combat, in Alliance Battle Extreme. So 2 Alliance Battle Extreme day, which is very, very important. You can use her in no restriction. Any teams you're going to be playing in the Wall Boss Ultimate, you can use her as a team ups to get the buff she gets from a Tier 2 passive, which is 45% increased damage done to super villain type characters. So obviously she is a very, very strong support character and a very core part of your roster again, guys. So she is definitely worth getting to Tier 2 with a Mega Tier 2 ticket before other option, in my opinion. And the other option or everything else that is paywall, crystal wall, exclusive. This is all the other options that will come below her. Like, I'm not forgetting other characters, guys. It's just that these 8 characters are the core part of what you need at Tier 2 with Mega Tier 2 ticket. Obviously, there's other characters that can do a very job. Like you have, for example, Sabretooth with uniform can be an amazing Tier 2 and a very good option for Mega Tier 2 ticket. But in my opinion, overall, he is not as important as those 8 characters. So guys, if you have any question on who to use your Mega Tier 2 ticket because you already have those characters and you have other options, let me know in the comment section, guys. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you have any comment, feedback, again, feel free to use the comment section down below. I always check every single comment, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Don't forget we stream on Twitch Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Link in the description down below. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, and I will see you next time.